Hello, you're welcome once again to New Focus Approach to Mathematics Basic 8. This is the revised edition, and in this video, you're looking at how to multiply and divide by powers of 10, including decimals and fractions. This lesson can be found in page 51. In primary school, and let's say junior high school 1, you know or you learned how to multiply a number by 10. For example, if I say 31 times 10, you know you just have to attach 0 to the number 31 and that becomes the answer. If you have, let's say, 2.8 times 10, all you need to do is to move the decimal point to the one step to the right and that becomes 28. That is the answer. Okay, so here what it means also is that if the decimal point is here and you move it once, then it fills up the 310. So to multiply by 10 is very easy, and to divide by 10 also is very easy. But what we are going to do is to look at multiples of 10, or let's say powers of 10. Now let's take your example and see how this works. Let's say you are asked to multiply 875 by 1000. And 1000 simply means 10 to the power 3. Good. So that's what we are saying we are looking at the powers of 10. Now to multiply by 1000, this is your number, okay? And all you need to know is to know the number of zeros we have here and attach zeros to that. And that gives you 875,000. Okay, now what if I say find the product of this and that? Again, all you need to do is to keep your 9, 2, 4 and ignore these zeros first, multiply by 5 and attach 2 zeros. What happened with the 1000 is that we multiply the 875 by 1, which will give you the same number, and attach 3 zeros. So here too, when we multiply by 5, you attach 2 zeros to give you the answer. Now you also know how to multiply by 5 because we've done this trick in basic 7. Right, so all you need to do is to just divide this number by 2 and attach 0, and that will give you answer. So I have 924. That means 900 plus 20 plus 4. If I divide here by 2, I know I'm going to have 450. Divide here by 2, I'll have 10. Divide here by 2, I have 2. When I add these three numbers, I'm going to get 462. And so that becomes the multiplication of 5 times this. And we attach 0 to make it 4,620. Now, what it means is that this number times 5 is equal to 4,620. And again, what I did was that I just divide this number by 2 and attach 0. And that is how we multiply any number by 5 in a very short way, or in the easiest way. Now we are going to attach our 2 zeros to this to give us the result of 294 times 500, which will give us 462,000. Right, so that is the answer for these two questions. Okay, another example here says that multiply 45.074 by 100. Okay, and what we do again is, like we did earlier on, if the number happened to be 30, let's say 2, and we say times 100, we just multiply 32 by 1, is that not it? And then you attach zeros. And what it means also is that 32 can be written as 0.0. And so you move the decimal point 1, 2, okay, so that you have 0 here. So the answer becomes 3200, the same thing as we did. Now, so because this one is decimals, our 45.074, the decimal point will move to the right 2 times or 2 steps. So 1, 2, because we have 2 zeros here. So that the answer becomes 4507.4. Right, so that becomes the result for multiplying by 100. Then the second question says 123.085 also times 100. Again, there are 3 zeros here, means you move 1, 2, 3. So then our answer becomes 123,085. Now it becomes 123,085. That's how you do this multiplication by 100 or 1000 by 10 or any multiples of 10 or any number raised to the power 10. Now let's take examples under division. Okay, now with division, it goes directly opposite to that of the multiplication. Here we have to do 5, 6, 7 divided by 100. Decimal point is here, but we don't write it. It's always like 0.0. So we are going to move the decimal point backwards. Okay, so let me remove this 0 and then have 5, 6, 7. Decimal point is here, so we're going to move 1, 2. Okay, 2. So 2. So 1, 2. So that the answer becomes 5.67. And so dividing this number by 100 will give us 5.67. Now look at the second one. Find this divided by that. And this simply means how many zeros? 3 zeros, like I said earlier on. So if the number is 1548, decimal point is here, it's going to move 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So that our answer becomes 1.548. So that is how we do division by numbers in powers of 10. Now, let's take the last example. Find the exact value of this. So 98.057 divided by 1000. So 3 zeros. So decimal point will move backwards. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that the point comes here. So we are going to have 0.0. We fill in the 0, 98057. Okay, so and we always, when we have a point like this, we always put 0 in front of it, so that our answer becomes 0.098057. So I'm sure this has really helped you to understand how to divide and multiply by powers of 10. Thanks so much for watching.